Hi everyone, I'm Ms. Fisk. I wanted to take a moment to talk to you today about the importance of visual schedules for children with ASD. I think as educators we often think that children with ASD know their schedules already. It's probably not the case. I want you to take a moment to think about yourself. Think about if that cell phone went missing that has your important events listed, or your calendar that sits on your desk at school magically disappeared. Would you know the important events that were coming up? Probably not. Would you be able to remember that 6-month dentist appointment? Probably not. Would you be able to know the time of the meeting that's coming up that day? You might, but you also might forget. Children with ASD are the same way. Children in general are the same way. As humans, we gather information visually, and we can't expect anything less of our children who have ASD. So I created a visual schedule here as an example. This is a visual schedule for a child for arrival in the morning, and it's especially set up for winter arrival. As we know, there are several steps to winter arrival, so any child could truly benefit from this, but children with ASD will especially benefit. So all I did to create this was I used a ruler. As you can see, it's a simple ruler. I made a done pocket so they can place the pieces in there when they have completed part of the activity. And then I made several tabs. Now the first thing you have to consider before making a visual schedule is what's its purpose. The purpose of this visual schedule was for my child in my classroom to be able to independently get their things off in the morning or put their stuff away in the morning. Has both on here listed. What I did before I even started was I started to think about that child and what they needed to know. I made a list of all the steps that were involved in his morning. And then I created tabs to go with my list. So when this child comes in the morning, I provide them with this stick. Now keep in mind, I've practiced with them several times already with the visual schedule. But I give them the visual schedule on this stick, and I have them look at each part of the activity. I point to it. He tells me what the visual schedule says. He then removes it, puts it in the done pocket after he has completed that part of the activity. Once all the tabs are removed, he hands it back to me and is usually then ready to get started on his morning work. So the benefits of a visual schedule besides the independence, think about it this way. You're providing extra vocabulary for that child. Some of these words they might not already know. You're also providing predictability and structure. Children with ASD rely heavily on structure and predictability. This might even help to cut down on some of the behaviors that they exhibit simply for not knowing what is coming next. And the last part about this visual schedule that's probably helpful is it creates a concrete format for understanding those words such as next, later, then, those time sequencing words that can be difficult for any child to understand. So I hope this helps, and I hope you'll consider using visual schedules for not only the children with ASD who might be in your classroom, but also for other children who need those visual cues in order to gain independence. See you next time.